And we're live again. Another week in Night City. But this week you might be going on a road trip. You had a job interview last week at gunpoint, basically. And you were tasked with tracking down the stolen drugs that you took from Biotechnica, according to this woman, Miss Onaga. These drugs were part of a very powerful neurotoxin, extremely dangerous, and your friend the Thumb must have sold the portion that he had to the Red Chrome Legion, a neo-fascist booster gang, and they're heading up towards the Pacific Northwest on a armored cargo train that the Legion has arranged. So you basically need to take a road trip to San Francisco. She's acquired train tickets for a train passing by the opposite way. Or you could forgo all that and come up with your own plan.
Of course.
Well, we did steal a truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For a car.
Who did we steal that from again? Just some rando?
No, from those dicks who blew up Bill's
Yeah,
truck.
it was like their, their
mean,
van.
Was his name Hans? I think.
Yes.
I remember intentionally disregarding them as they introduced themselves. I think I only got one of their names.
Yeah, that did go in one ear out the other. How many days? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, fuck that guy.
Yeah, man, he's a dick. I don't like him. I'm generally cool with everyone. How many days until we gotta catch that train?
It's 3 days from now.
3 days.
Well, actually, being nighttime now, it's more like 2.5. But yeah.
Excuse me. Looks, would you be able to repair my armor?
Yes. We have enough time, right?
Yes.
I think
repairing the armor should
6 hours.
take not very long. I had posted that
Right.
fixing things in the Discord, depending on the quality of his armor, is how long it would take.
Oh, it says it would take a whole day, so...
Oh, luckily you have 3. A drive to San Fran is going without stops to be roughly 6 hours.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go ahead and repair if you're okay with that.
Wait, where is Night City? Isn't it in Central California?
It's just south of where Sacramento would be.
Oh, so it's like really far north.
This is all different now too.
Yeah, it's pretty far north of Los Angeles.
Would I be able to use my connections to buy a few things?
You can definitely try to.
All right.
So 25 is good enough, right?
Yes.
Double check that thing. Yeah, it's a TV-17.
So you guys have you where are you? Are you just gonna leave this van parked out in front of your house that you stole from the people that are threatening to kill you?
That's a good question. What do we do with this?
I say we keep it right in front of the apartment. They know where we live anyway. What's the point of hiding it?
I mean, honestly, I'd be surprised if they didn't notice us taking it from out the front.
I know, right?
If they haven't done shit yet, I figure they're not gonna do shit until after we do this job, at least.
Speaking of which, books. One of the things I wanted to buy was a bug scanner. I was wondering before we left if you could if you could scan the truck for any devices or anything like that that's in there, and so we could get rid of them before we leave.
A bug scanner?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one for you.
Yeah, I can
already
go
got
take a
one.
look if you can get one. Yeah, if you can get me one of those, I can take a look.
All right, cool.
Not a bad idea.
Also, guys, if we're gonna have to hop trains, does everybody have a grappling hook?
I think I got one
No.
somewhere.
No.
Definitely not. But I'm good. I can jump.
Okay.
I might need. I think I can get one installed into my cyber arm, but I don't know if we have time for that.
Pretty badass.
I got one.
It's up to you. I mean, you have 3 days. You know you need at least 6 hours to drive there. So, just
All right.
depends how long you guys want to spend doing things.
Let me check.
I think we should just spend one day at least trying to prep for getting things for the prep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
And also, I'm buying a couple sleep grenades, so I don't know if everybody else has any breath masks or anything, so I don't accidentally hit anybody else. Those are usually just 20 EBs.
I got one of
Oh.
those.
I have an anti-smog breathing mask. I think that's.
Yeah,
Same
that's
thing?
what I was talking about.
Okay.
Well, I don't have one of those, but I'm gonna start making a list of things I should get. Anti-smog breathing mask,
Grapple hand.
grappling hook.
So, how long does your fixer ability take to acquire? There's like a time that it gives, right?
Not really. I've been using the 6-hour mark because that's what it was on the server I'm playing. And their whole reasoning is this: you can't call somebody up and then just arrive in an hour like Amazon trying to get some of this stuff because of the way things are. So they've been using 6 hours in order to get things. But I didn't see anything in the book itself.
No problem.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a grapple hand.
Oh, I was talking about those last week. They sound pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's the only grappling. And I have to pay the clinic fee too, right?
No, if you buy the cyberware, the clinic fee is included in the installation is included in the price of the stuff.
Okay. I think I asked about this last time too. I just can't remember. Alright, I'll roll to install it then.
Dougie, could you try giving us access to the critical injury items, and not just the tables? Nice roll, by the way, on a...
Hey, let's go.
You have ownership over the folder and the tables in them.
Okay, but the items themselves?
Individually?
No, just the critical injury item folders. Did you?
Yeah,
insert
you
those?
have ownership of them.
Oh,
Should-
we do.
Yeah.
It's not showing up for me. Does anybody else see that? I'm gonna refresh.
What are you talking about?
You don't see critical injuries, tables, core,
I see critical injuries tables core.
and then the critical injuries body and injuries head are
Yeah,
there.
I see both those, but we need the items as well. Each it's not just the critical injuries are now items like gear or cyberware would be. So in the compendium, there's like the critical injury body core items in addition to the tables.
You also see the folder that says critical hits.
Yes, I see both those folders, but again, those are just the table and
I'm
not
not
the
seeing. What I'm looking at. I may be missing some. Oh, I think I do see what you're saying now. I haven't. I didn't put those in.
Yeah, those are essential as well.
Got all the head ones in. I didn't even see that it added the cyberware and skills.
It works now, Chuggy. We don't even need permission of them. It just works now. So, thank you.
It just works.
Oh yeah, oops, sorry, I sent a few things to chat just testing it out, but you can see that you can you can roll critical injuries right from your sheet now. And it'll automatically add them.
No problem. Hopefully, we'll get to see some of those tonight.
Hopefully not.
I don't.
Watch my throat get crushed again.
Oh my god.
Alright, installing a cyber hand, I'm going to say is going to take most of a day at least of recovery.
Mm-hmm.
How many things is Liquid shopping or Slinger shopping for?
Alright, I'm just okay, so I'm shopping for 1 bug scanner, 3 flashbangs, and 2 sleep grenades.
And are any of those things like over 500 eddies?
No. The bug scanner is 500 eddies, and the 2 sleep grenades each are 500.
I don't need anything big like that. I'm trying to figure out how much these things cost, but
I hate how they organize this book. Like, certain things aren't in alphabetical order, and
yeah, it's so confusing in some cases. Oh my god. Okay.
trying to find the fix or roll ability like description for the skill in the book, and I just cannot find it.
I believe. Let me find it for you.
Oh, I found it.
You found it? Okay.
Yeah.
Page 159.
I'm just gonna grab a anti-smog breathing mask, and a grapple gun is 100, and so that's as much as we can. Like, I could just find that anywhere, right? That would be
basically.
Like, go out and grab. Nice. Running out of money, guys.
Yeah, so you could buy up to expensive items.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that whenever. It's when I hit level 5, I have to like be part of a night market or help set up one in order to access stuff up to super luxury, and that's like only like once a month.
All right. So go ahead and make an operator skill check to see if you're able to get all that stuff in the short amount of time that you required in.
No problemo. Did it roll it?
Yeah, it rolled good.
Mhm.
Even though it didn't show up in chat, I saw an 8, so yeah, 26.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so you're able to make pretty quick work. I mean, you already knew somebody who had lots of grenades anyway, so it appears Dr. Fassbender hasn't quite made it out of town yet. So he'll install the cyber arm and share a couple rails of coke with someone while he installs it.
Makes him work better.
Yeah.
Should bring Rufio along to see if they can have a contest.
So-
Will end well, I'm sure.
If Wizard had anything he was looking for, he could let us know when he comes back. I think he might have done that restart now.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still not back? Because I had a request of him as well.
No, it
Oh.
doesn't. Oh,
Sounds like he just
literally say his name and he appears.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Was that a Connery
Too bad.
impression?
No, it was
I
trying to
think
be
that was
Bane.
Oh yeah, okay. I
Bane and Sean Connery are pretty close, though.
Wizard, you up?
Yeah.
Wizard, you do pro bono work for another crew, right?
I have in the past. I've done it a couple times. Yeah.
Is there any way you could get those guys to, like, if you could send, remember how we did the job at the Biotechnica facility and you downloaded all those shipping manifests and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Is there any way you could, like, give one of those guys a folder or, like, send them an encrypted, like, a folder or whatever and ask them to blast it across the net in 5 days if we don't contact them? Or if you don't contact them?
Ooh, that's a good contingency plan.
Yeah. I could give it a shot.
Sweet. Guys, I'm trying to get a meeting with the actual boss because I don't know about you guys, but when I do a job, I want to get paid, and I don't want to deal with this Onaga person all the time if she's gonna be mean about it the whole time.
Yeah, she sucks.
She only stabbed one of you.
Well, and blew up Bill's truck just to make a point, and trashed our house.
Yup.
I take great offense to that. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
She stabbed me for eating free sushi that she offered us.
Well, technically, you did like stare at her all weird, but but I get your point.
So, while you were gone, Wizard, Slinger was taking orders for supplies you guys needed for this heist. Was there anything in particular that Wizard would be looking to acquire?
For me, no, nothing in particular. Just the usuals that I'm hoping you got in mind. If we're gonna be jumping on to trains and whatnot, and I'm guessing a good safety harness, maybe.
No, we all got like grappling hooks or grappling hook like devices.
Fantastic. No, nothing specific for me.
All right, Bucks. I bought the bug scanner. Is there like any role you can do to check to see like if that new truck or van we got from those guys has any devices that it will be tracking?
Yeah, what would I roll for that if I wanted to scan?
Electronic security?
Okay. Let me check if my tech scanner covers that. Yes, and field expertise also covers that. Okay. $21 total.
So, as you begin to study this van that you took from them, being tech savvy and part of a nomad pack, you can see this is a slightly souped up van that's definitely not for Japanese food deliveries. It does have like a tracking, like a GPS tracking device, like kind of like LoJack, and it does have bulletproof glass and armor plating on the outside.
Okay. You
As
said
far
there
as if
was
you
a
if
tracking
you attempt
device?
right, it's kind of like LoJack. If you
Hmm.
attempt to disable it, there's a chance if you don't do it right that you will disable the vehicle.
I'm not gonna tell anybody this. I'm just gonna go ahead and disable it. Or try to disable it.
All right, make
See.
a second electronic security check.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you are able to. It takes some time, but you are able to disable the like anti-theft security device.
Alright. I'll rip it out and toss it over to Slinger. Like, that should be it. If you need any other tech work done, I'll be around.
So I'd say at this point you guys have spent the better part of 2 days acquiring items, and making cyber modifications to the vehicle.
I'm gonna go ahead and put together those files that I downloaded and get them ready to send to one of my old pro bono jobs, going and doing the instruction that I got from Slinger.
Okay. I don't think there's a role needed to send like an email, so.
Oh, you wrote a crit on Google.
I mean,
That means it was a start. All right, boys, are we riding?
Ooh, road trip.
Yeah, let's hop to it.
Sweet. Let's do this.
Right. So you pack into your food delivery van there. There's the 2 seats in the front, and the back seats, it looks like, have all been removed for room. You know, for additional storage space. I mean, you could sit on the floor, but there's no seats back there.
Does anybody want shotgun? I don't care.
Calling it shotgun.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna lie back and take a nap for the ride.
Yeah, Luke likes to hang out in the back. That's where he shines.
Yeah, I'll sit in the back. Didn't end too badly last time. Even though I got flung out of the car.
It made a badass shot.
True.
It was cool at least.
Mad cool.
All right, so you pack the van and head out, leaving early in the morning. As the sun's rising over the city, you make your way out into the Badlands. Just outside the city is like a endless field of wind turbines and broken roads. The ground is almost desert-like. Blasted potholes as far as you could see.
The open road.
Not far from Night City, you can see kind of a abandoned camp of sorts. You can see lots of tire marks and broken bottles left there in the sand. A big pit where they must have had some kind of fire, and there's still even a few of the tents that they either forgot or didn't take down for some reason. So you've got a 6-hour highway drive up to San Fran. Was there anything you guys were gonna do along the way?
Nothing that's really noteworthy. Mostly just bullshitting a whole bunch.
All right.
Cracking jokes.
Yeah, I think that I would be like, I mean, yeah, like long car rides are always like, especially when you're not driving, are very like pensive times. And having just a few days ago gotten news that my ex-lover who mysteriously disappeared is potentially alive, is like very, it's making me think a lot, you know, about like what could have happened to her and like what I could have done.
We can
So I'm
play
kind of
ice.
just like keeping to myself on this trip
Shit.
a little bit.
All right. So as you cruise along, you could see eerie red clouds up towards the north. A sure sign of acidic rain. Looks like there's a bit of a storm brewing along the path you'll be traveling. So Bill and Slinger, I guess since you're in the front, why don't the two of you roll perception?
Sure.
I thought Wizard was in the front. I'm in the back.
I'm sorry, I thought I heard you say I call shotgun.
No, I was like asking if somebody wanted it.
Nah,
Yeah, Wizard said he was going to be up front.
Awesome. So Wizard and Bill.
got me a 14.
All right. As you're cruising along, the pitter patter of the rain kind of puts you in a trance, Bill. You begin to jam with the radio, and all of a sudden, make a control check for the vehicle, like a driving.
Oh fuck.
Is that an explosion?
Nice roll.
You guys like those new dice icons?
So all of a sudden, you hear boom. You see something flip up, hit the windshield, cracking it. There's a splatter of blood.
Well,
And
run over, dude.
the car kind of slides, skidding around on the road there.
Did you hit a deer? Wait, do deers exist now?
Those shits are extinct.
I haven't seen a deer in 15 years.
So you didn't really get a good look at whatever it was, but it was big and left a crack in your windshield.
Hard enough to break bulletproof glass, whatever the hell it was.
Keep driving.
And it has blood.
It could be a chupacabra. Keep driving.
Shit, those are real?
You could be the fixer that found the chupacabra.
Screw that.
The legendary creature.
We could stop and try and get it on the way back. I don't want to bring a chupacabra on a mission, man. That's bad luck.
If I can, I'd like to roll down the window and pop my head out and see if I can see what we hit.
All right. Are you stopping the vehicle, or are you continuing on your way?
No, I'm not stopping so the chupacabra can catch up with us.
All right. Make another perception, Bill. Or not Bill. Wizard.
Yeah, 10.
You don't see anything.
Ooh.
Oh crap! It's on top of it.
Can teleport.
Can I knock on top of the roof and do like one of these? See if it like answers.
The hell was that wizard?
I don't see anything.
There's no answer back.
Okay, cool.
It might be stuck under the truck. Or maybe
So,
under
about
the grill.
a mile further, you notice there's a strange smell, and there's smoke kind of coming from under the hood.
Yeah, you might want to check that out, Bill.
Yeah, let's I'm gonna pull over. Let's see what's going on.
All right, so outside the rain is kind of beginning to grow harder. Immediately after opening the door within seconds, you're kind of drenched in this acidic rain. It's not like pure acid where it just automatically starts burning through your stuff, but with enough time it will burn through.
Does it smell horrible, like sulfur or anything?
It smells very sulfury.
Yeah, I figured.
I stay in the car. I don't want to smell that shit.
I'm like, oh my god, everybody always talks about fresh air. This is foul as hell.
It's good for your skin. It prevents acne. Salicylic acid treatment, but it's free. It's great. Anyways, pop the hood and check out what's going on with the car.
I'm going to try to help out Bill by searching around the area, see if there's any scrap that I can use to cover us.
All right.
As they're doing that, I'm gonna pull out my weapons and just do some security looking around.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll be looking out the window as well, just to be safe.
So
but,
I guess everyone, except for Bill, since he's working on the car, make a perception check.
Yeah, 12 triggered.
Perception.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I was reading somebody else's one.
Oh
Wow. Look at those
Dang.
tens. All right.
Slinger and me are.
shit.
So,
We're like super paranoid.
Slinger and Luke, you notice off in the distance, you can see shapes in the desert, in the off in the rain. You see 2 or 3 of them. They're definitely not human. None of them are more than 2 or 3 feet tall, and they're kind of quick moving, ducking in the dunes. Bill, when you get the hood popped, inside you immediately smell almost like barbecue. You find what looks like a hairy arm
Oh god.
with long, sharp-looking claws, and it's kind of jammed in between two parts. However, it looks like it, from what you can see, the bone, whatever it was, gnawed itself off.
Oh god, guys! I told you it was the chupacabras.
Oh,
They run in herds.
I was just shift talking before, but goddamn, he's right.
Bill,
Going to
work your magic.
carefully extract the arm. Who's hungry? Shit's like medium rare.
Can you identify what kind of arm or no?
It's hairy.
Oh my god.
As you guys are kind of standing there, now you can hear these loud barks.
At that point, I'm gonna get out of the car.
Some of them are in different directions, there's almost an echo of it, drowned out by the pitter-patter of the rain onto the van.
Yeah, at this point, I definitely slide the van door open and get out, ready to help defend my friends.
Oh man. Maybe I was wrong. I think they're wild dogs.
I'm definitely gonna turn my back to Bill, still trying to hold the hood or whatever I found over him, as I'll start looking around for if there's going to be an attack.
Oh.
So, at the moment, you don't see out in the desert there, Wizard. You don't see any more movement.
Let's get a move on, Bill. We need to get back on the road and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, can I make a land vehicle or?
Yes, you could start to make the vehicle tech skill to try to fix the problem.
Pretty sure the problem's this giant hunk of meat sticking out of the motor.
All right. So, Bill, as you get down under the car to try to get the rest of it out from underneath, you hear this low growl behind you. Wizard, it catches you, and you turn around and you see this dog-like creature. It's definitely bigger than any dog you've really ever seen. It's like mostly hairless, but with splotches of what look like almost like scales.
I'm gonna drop the hood and just be like, "Oh Christ!" As I'm gonna take out large Marge and point it at the dog.
Go ahead and roll some initiative.
All of us? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be joining in.
Lovely.
Okay, I'm gonna change my thing to... Oh god, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna activate my Kareznikov or whatever it's called. My oh no, my Sandevistan. So that'll give me a +3. And yeah, whatever I rolled, +3, 16.
Bill, toss me the leg.
Sure. Throw him the wolf leg.
I catch it.
All right, so Slinger, as you hear the growling, you hear barks from out in the distance, up in these like nasty-looking like barren bushes. You see one of these dog-like creatures there, making its way out towards where you and Luke are currently standing by this broken down, rusted phone tower.
Like, if we had to, like, try to climb it, would it support our weight?
It's still standing, so it might.
Okay. I would like to wave the now searing meat in my hand and then throw it away as far as I can away from us.
All right.
Hoping that the animals will go after it.
I don't have a token on the board.
Did I miss one?
Yeah, books.
All right, I'm sorry, Books. Let me add you to the order. Go ahead and roll.
I like this music.
All right, so it looks like Slinger is still up first, though.
Hey, mine should also be 16, just so you know. Because I activated my Sandevistan cyberware.
Right? Do you want to roll off, or do you guys have a preference?
Luke could go first if he wants to.
All right.
No, why don't you go first, because you were already doing something, right? You already did your thing. You tried to throw the meat.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw it as far as I can away from all of us to see if, like, some of the dogs would at least go for that.
Make an athletics check. All right, so you fling the burnt, gnawed-off piece of wolf. Which direction are you flinging it?
Which direction are they coming from?
You can't see the. Can you see the map?
Okay, yeah, okay. I am gonna throw it I'm gonna throw the leg, I guess. Let me do the roller thing. I'm gonna throw the leg at least this, like that way.
All right, and go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Oh man, my one weakness.
It looked like that
It-
whole education category was your one weakness.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe Bill could help with that, right? Don't nomads have good animal handling from the start?
You fling it, and it's not immediately obvious whether or not they're going to go for it.
Okay. In that case, is that his whole turn?
That it. And then,
Yeah,
like,
using a skill,
yeah.
would be the turn unless he wants to move.
I'm gonna move over to where Bill's at to give him extra cover. Because we need that car up.
Yep.
And then that's my move.
I'm going to. Guys, do you think this is a good time for a suppressive fire? Or no?
As long as it keeps them off books. Light them up.
Keeps him off all of us.
Okay. Alright, how does suppressive fire even work again? It's like everybody in like a 10 by 10 or something? You guys remember?
Suppressive fire?
Yeah. Find it real fast.
I think it's a bigger area than that.
Everyone on foot within 25 meters.
Wow.
Out of cover and in my line of sight. Huh. Alright, well I don't really have a way to do that then. Like, so that you guys aren't involved. So... I'm just gonna go for...
You got those two behind you, behind the tower.
Yeah, but those don't protect the books as well.
Still
Like,
keeps
there's
at least two of them off of us. But no, like, you do your thing. You do you.
Okay. You know what? Let's try it. I haven't done a suppressive fire, so I'm gonna do a suppressive fire towards these guys. And 21, which they have to beat with will plus concentration plus a 1d10. Each of them. I just...
Just the two that you can see, right?
Yeah, these two where my mouse is.
It's will plus what?
Concentration.
You know how good wolves are at concentrating? They're like Zen masters. Alright, so on their next turn, they have to use their movement to get in cover.
Yeah. And if they can't find it, they have to get as close to it as they can.
Alright. No one's gonna move behind the station there to get out. And then after they've used their movement to get in cover, they can use the rest of it to do whatever they want, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
So it'll move. Comes darting out towards you, kind of as you're firing one way, it comes around the back, and it's going to attempt to like kind of snatch hold of you and pull at you with its like a bite attack.
Wait, how did it... Wait, which one is that?
This is one of the two that had suppressive fire. It took cover behind the pole of the thing, and then it still had movement remaining, so it's moving towards you.
Oh, Jesus. Is that pole really cover, though?
It's a metal pole.
Yeah, but it's thin. Alright, well, what do I do to... Is it just
It's gonna
evade
make
him?
like a brawling attack.
Okay. Wait, so is that evade or brawling that I'm rolling?
Brawling. Ooh. Its bite manages to break through your... Actually, not really. It doesn't even break through.
No, because it would be half my... Right?
Oh yeah, because this would be considered like a weapon attack. Yeah, so it breaks through for 5 damage.
Alright.
This one doesn't have enough movement as it gets behind the pole and tries to move around.
Sorry guys, that was not as useful as I thought it would be. But I guess I'm the one who...
Alright, Bill. It's up to you. You see one of them is very close to you, within, you know, a few meters.
How was the car? I got an 18 on the repair vehicle check and got the leg out.
Right, the car is still kind of smoking. You'd have to look to see if there's any like more damage that you didn't immediately see.
Alright, would that be another vehicle tech check?
Yes.
I'm gonna trust my buddies to keep the wolf off me while I try and get the car running, because that seems like the most important thing I can do.
Ooh.
You go, there's a little bit of gook inside there, and as you pull on it, you accidentally hit a wire. You're not exactly sure what it's connected to, but now some kind of liquid is leaking out of it.
Bill, you doing all right over there? You're a lot of swearing and not enough fixing.
I'd like to come over and help Bill take a look under the hood.
Alright, so you want to attempt to help him with the repair?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make a land vehicle tech check.
Slightly worse than my other ones, but...
Nice.
Oh, hey!
Jesus
Three,
Christ.
Fuck,
two.
that's great.
You're like, oh, that wire? Just put it
Yeah,
over
you
here.
see the wire that he busted, and you manage to quickly pull out your multi-tool and reconnect it before too much of this liquid gets out. And in the process, you poke out the last little remains of this gunk that's blocking blocking before.
Does it look like the car should work?
Theoretically.
Alright. Alright, guys. Hop, let's get back in.
Alright, so Wizard and Books. I'm gonna roll since you haven't rolled anything yet really tonight, Wizard, heads or tails?
Let's do tails.
Tails never fails. Knock on wood.
That is tails, so the wolf will run for Wizard.
Whoa, I didn't even know there was a coin thing. That's cool. I like
I
the
usually roll.
animation,
Yeah, I
too.
usually do 1d2. I didn't know there was a.
Yeah, I only know that from the Dice So Nice module.
That's awesome. What is the tail? What does the heads look like?
Like a dragon, I believe.
Oh, cool.
It is gonna rush Wizard and attempt to grab hold of him. It's gonna attempt to tackle you to the ground, Wizard. Make a brawling check.
Got a 12. Yeah.
Right now, all you are is grappled. That was its attack. You are grappled though.
Okay.
So while grappled, you can still perform actions, but they're at -2, but you can't move.
Okay. Alright, well, as the wolf jumps up, I put my arm up, hoping that maybe to soften the blow and push its mouth and jaws up, as I'm going to try to get large Marge underneath its chin, as I'm going to fire off a shot. And I'm just going to.
Does that require 2 hands to use?
No.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 2 luck to negate the -2.
Ooh, that was smart.
With Smart Link. Fucking hell, 15. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'll hit.
For 12 damage.
You hear as this nasty, you blow off the side of its face, one of its eyes and its jaws hanging.
Oh.
But you are still on. It's still on top of you, holding you in place.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
And with like a pack is known to do, the other one, while that one's got you held, the other one runs up from behind and is gonna grab at you. One is gonna attempt to bite you.
Okay. This is at a -2 as well, right?
Yes, if you have yes, because you would need to make a brawling check.
Okay. 12. Dash. Big fucker.
That I don't think even will. Well, with your armor halved, 2 points get through, so it just barely gets through. The car's still not started, so it's at the bottom of the order. So Slinger, you see Wizard being held down. The other 2 over by Luke, one of them's badly hurt. What do you want to do?
Alright, Slinger's gonna run up and attempt to try to kick at least one of these wolves off him. I guess I would use my martial arts to do it.
Alright.
want me to roll both of them first, or do you want me to wait until see if it hits?
That'll hit.
Sweet.
Actually, it's evasion for martial arts, isn't it?
Yeah.
His evasion's lower, so.
Okay. You want me to try again? Or like, or do the damage?
It's up to you. You might be able to kill it in one hit. I don't know.
What is it, like slash R? Like, for me it'd be 2d6?
Yes. Oh, actually, you couldn't kill it in one hit, but might as well.
Slash red. Base 2d6.
Yeah,
Slash
because
red.
if then it'll tell you, it'll explode and do all the crit stuff if you have the slash red in.
Yeah, it's like a nice dual card.
Alright, so you give it a nice whack. It kind of lets go of Wizard, but its teeth are covered in his kind of blood.
Sorry, Wiz. Alright, I'm gonna try to hit it again.
Alright.
A little better. Real good.
Alright, so you kick it in again.
Yep.
Kicking the walls.
Trying to kick it in the balls. As opposed to get them off things.
It's
No,
a
I-
she-wolf.
I heard if you punch them in the nose, they get confused and leave you alone.
That's sharks.
It's the same thing.
These are just land sharks.
Yeah, they're sharks with legs.
Oh, did I do that wrong?
Yeah, it's
You gotta
not-
put
there's
it-
space.
No space with the slash. and
Gotcha.
red.
Long crit. Oh, damn.
I see 2 6s. But I don't know what they were for.
Me neither.
But with that, you hear like a crunch and a whimper, and it's like on the ground. It's knocked out.
Sweet.
All right,
That's gonna end my turn.
Luke.
Okay. So, which one is dead? This guy? Okay, that guy is lovely. Okay. I guess that I will. Yeah, I'm gonna do an aimed shot at this one in the head. At this guy
All right.
with my Matilda. So the DV is 13. An aimed shot will, but I have some pluses to that. So from my targeting scope, I get another +1, and then I get a +1 to because of my pole ability. So that's gonna be total. I think that's a +4. Not bad. So it brings it down to -4 essentially. Aim shot to the head.
At this range, yeah, that hits.
14 to the head.
Damn.
All right, so you fire into it and bone and flesh go flying. Its corpse falls over.
They got one.
Yeah, you're a little behind. I got one too. I think Wizard's like dealing with one himself.
Oh shit, that's the one I should have fucking shot in the head with. Wizard, you'll be alright, right?
So Books is, as you get up from fixing the wire, you look up and one of these wolves is lunging towards you.
Yeah, I guess I would use my movement too, just to get on this side.
I roll brawling in response to brawling, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fighting skills. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you just kind of smack it out of the air.
Yeah, I'll whack it with the butt of my assault rifle to knock it off me.
All right. So, Bill.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna hop in the car, try and get it started.
Car will move to the top of the order.
Yeah, it works. And suppose that's my whole turn. Yeah.
Yeah, starting a vehicle, I think, takes your turn.
Alright.
Right, Books.
Alright.
You're free, but Wizard is still pinned down. What do you want to do?
Yep. And I'm gonna take a point blank shot at the one holding on to Wizard. Just a moment. Oof. That just misses, I think. It's a DV-17.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot at it and then get into the front seat.
Ah, books, ears, gun, right next to it. Doesn't work out.
All right. So, Wizard.
As I'm still struggling with the wolf, I'm gonna grab a big tuft of hair and push him back a little bit. As again, I'll bring large Marge up.
All right,
Again,
it's actually the wolf's go. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were asking me.
Nah, I was just getting ready to say, the wizard, the wolf is going to move with you a little bit.
Go ahead. Come on.
Pulling you away, and he is going to attempt to, like, claw at you.
Shut.
Yeah, these wolves are fucking us up. Goddamn desert wolves. Acid rain. Jesus. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Well, I don't think it... And none of it gets through, and he's going to make another claw attack.
I am still technically grappled, right?
Correct.
Fuck me.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. All right.
Actually, I do think 1 point of that got through. If you have 11 armor, since it's a weapon, it's, 1 point got through.
Okay.
But now you are up.
Right, as he's dragging me and mutilating me, again, same thing, grab the tuft as I almost pull him in closer, sticking Marge up near its head as I let loose another one, pulling the trigger.
Go for it.
Yes,
Oh,
20.
yeah.
That's the time to hit a 20.
Eat shit wolf. 14.
All right, so you blast a nasty hole in it. He's still holding on to you, but the wolf is got a massive hole through it that you can see out into the sky through.
Oh, that's nasty.
Ouch.
Gonna be turnover.
I shot, by the way. 14. Lovely.
All right, the car is started. Bill, you're in the driver's seat.
Alright. Can I, like, lean over Book and, like, fire out the shotgun side window at the one that's fucking up Wizard here?
You sure can.
Sweet.
I'm gonna lean back.
Sorry, one second. Where's the gun in my bag? Old Faithful.
But you know the wolf is grappling him.
Yeah, can I...
You can
attempt to
definitely shoot at him, but there's a chance you could hit him.
But there's also a chance I could, like, shoot the wolf off of him,
There is.
which would be mega cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You should throw a grenade, you'll definitely get the wolf.
How do I... I thought I could just click on the weapon in my inventory, but that's not working.
There's a fight tab at the bottom of your character sheet.
Yeah, just make sure the
Oh,
weapon's
right.
equipped.
Oh, right, rolling.
You click the fist.
Rolling for Old Faithful Chumba.
Ooh,
Nice.
Let's go.
You didn't even
I
know
don't
how to
think you
use your
missed.
weapon, and you got a 30.
Yeah!
All right, how do you kill this wolf on top of Wizard? How do you finish it off? What does it look like?
I'm just imagining the wolf has him, like, pinned down right as it's, like, snarling and, like, drooling into his face, about to bite, just... Pew! Just his fucking eye just gets blown out, and the thing just slumps over on the Wizard.
Yeah, so now it's just laying like a sack of dead weight on you, Wizard.
I shoot a thumbs up to Wizard and then climb back.
All right, Slinger.
Alright, Slinger's gonna pop out around the corner right here. 2, 3. Do an aim shot at this wolf's head. With his gun being inspired by what Bill did. Alright.
No.
Oh.
And he's gonna definitely miss and then hop back into the truck and be like, shit!
That's not a low quality pistol, is it?
No, it's a high quality pistol.
Oh yeah, that's Nova's.
Be like, fuck, I wasted
So
a
you
bullet.
shoot off the tip of your own shoe, avoiding your toes. All right, Luke.
Alright. Well, Nova's pistol failed him, which... There are two? No, there's... Which one is still alive?
Get this one.
This one. But this one's dead, right? Over here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one. Yeah, I just
Okay.
hadn't marked it yet.
No worries. Well, since Wizard's still out here and we're still at risk, I'm gonna do an aim shot to this one's head.
All right.
$14, that should hit still. Yeah, DV's 13, so that hits. $13 damage, which will double whatever gets through. Double.
So it goes and explodes and falls to the ground.
Let's get out of here!
Like, oh man, how did you do that? That was so badass.
Years of training.
So, Wizard and Luke, I need both of you guys to make a resist poison and drugs check.
I got a 10.
Actually, I still beat Wizard.
As you get up where the wolf bit you, Luke, where the little bit got through, you notice the wound is starting to fester and like kind of pussing up.
Guys, this doesn't look so.
Yeah,
a
and
little-
Wizard, the same, like where he scratched into you. Your pants are a little ripped and there's like stuff coming out of the wound.
Son of a bitch.
Come on, let's go. Before any more dogs come.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
I'm just gonna run in to this thing. To the car.
Alright, so you get back on the road.
Slinger, suck out the poison.
That's not
No,
one of
that's
my abilities.
that's not how it works. You gotta pee on it.
I would
I'll
like
do
to do
that. I'll
some
retry it for
first aid. Maybe like rip off a piece of my like leather, or sorry, not leather. Like trench coat. You know, kind of near the bottom. Rip off a piece and try to bandage it up.
Alright.
Do the same for Wizard.
Sure, make a first aid check. Just roll one for the two of you, I think that.
Okay. Ugh. God damn it.
You wrap it up. I mean, right now it stings, you know, it's a wound, but
Yeah.
you've got it wrapped up, and that's the best you can do with what you have with you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what else? What you gonna do at this point? I don't.
Can I try
Anybody-
to roll first aid and then...
Anybody have any vodka?
Sorry, no. Rush out.
I feel like I should, but I don't.
Luke, do you still have a speed heal?
I got some duct tape.
No.
Damn it.
No,
Can
I
I-
use my speed heals, I believe.
Can I do a first aid and try to like spray it with Neosporin?
Sure.
Neosporin? I mean, if you have antibiotics, something, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you would have Neosporin. That's not something people carry around all the time, at least.
I have a medtech bag.
How about
If somebody had a medtech bag, sure.
Yeah,
So-
I got one.
Slinger, you apply some salve to it. You're fairly certain that they won't get rabies, though.
I
I,
hope.
look, I use my flashlight to look in their eyes to see if their pupils dilated.
That'd be such a quick reaction.
You know, in the old stories, this is how you get superpowers.
They still
Wizard,
may yet turn into
Your eyes
werewolves.
are as big as saucers.
My cyber eyes dilate.
Yeah.
That's actually such a good question. Do cyber eyes dilate? Like, are they programmed to do that?
No, I don't have flare compensation. I'm just blinded.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
All right.
3, you ass. Get off me.
So you have the wound cleaned about as good as you think it's gonna get. You've applied some salve, tied it down. You continue riding off into the rain there. However, as time is pressing on, you're not really sure if the storm is getting worse or you're driving into a worse part of it. But the rain continues to kind of pour down. Your visibility is not great. You do notice that you're passing by what look like, you're a couple hours into the trip, you're passing by what looks like some old buildings on the west side of the road. You can see what looks like a shell of what could have been at one time like an old choo-choo station and a store attached to it. You see a couple of cars in the parking lot, but they're not actual cars. Like, they're more like frames of cars that have been burnt. Lots of trash cans that are burnt. And signs of like broken glass and other debris.
I don't think I have a token on this map.
I keep putting Rufio instead of books.
The Rufio.
Everybody else has the other another picture, and books is like avatar picture looks different than everyone else's. So you have you still have a little bit of time to spare. You could either go in, try to wait out the storm, or keep driving in it.
Oh, what do you think, Bill? Think we should try to wait this out?
We get under something? Gonna eat our car, isn't it?
What's our time frame like?
Yeah, we got time.
You should, at the moment, have like 6 to 8 hours kind of to spare.
Okay. Do I see, or am I aware from like maps and stuff, like, would there be a place to like park under something? And let the acid rain pass?
Well, you do see this station. You could make being a nomad, Bill, you can make a local knowledge check or wilderness survival. I think local knowledge would be more what you're looking for.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you don't know of a place offhand by yourself of where to go. This isn't a route that you've driven several times.
Why don't we just wait it out at that burnt out place? There seems to be a solid roof over there.
Yeah, sure. I'll pull us over there.
Slinger would like to do a nice perception check to see if there's any like deadly animals around that they can see before he gets out the truck.
Sure, make a perception check.
I'll analyze with you.
Thank you.
But if you're
pretty
looking
good.
for signs of dangerous animals, why don't you roll a wilderness survival check?
Oh, crap.
Yeah, way worse.
Damn it. I'm gonna throw 3 luck into this.
Should I do that too, or should I just roll perception? I'm just like looking around, getting.
Sure, make a perception check.
My perception is stupid good.
Thank God.
Visually, you don't see anything. It's just the station. Like, there's a very small building. You could see where the pumps probably once were, but they've been like physically removed. Like the pumps are all the way gone. There's just a small structure. The windows have been broken out. You can see shelves that are empty. But
Is
you
there
don't see any signs of any people at the moment.
I say we go in there, wait out the storm. See if there's any loot in there.
Hey, I'm with you on that. I just keep your heads up because, like, Slinger is super like paranoid about being away from the city. He grew up he grew up in a nomad life, and he knows how dangerous just being outside of the city is.
Especially without like a pack.
Exactly.
That's not so bad.
Charlie, it's always sunny.
All right, so this is around when we normally take like a quick break. You guys want to take 5 minutes?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
All right, be right back in 5. All right, so you guys are camped out in here. It looks like this place has long been looted away. The shelves have a couple of empty, smashed cans. There's broken glass on the floor, cigarette butts, and other things all over. Kind of smells a little bit like urine.
That's my bad. I was peeing on Wizard.
With your with your roll, you notice you think Wizard's growing a little bit of hair. He has a little bit of a stash that you don't think he had before. It's quiet here. All you can really hear is the pitter-patter of the rain. The storm continues to kind of press on. You could hear the howling winds. Ooh, the music actually had howling winds right then. Was there anything you wanted to do, like in the little bit of time you were stopping in here?
I wanted
After
to
the
try...
la-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, after the last altercation, Wizard's kind of freaked out, and he's standing near the front, being able to, looking around everywhere as he has large Marge in his hands, ready for anything.
Can I play my harmonica?
Can you?
Yeah.
Sure. Make a play instrument check.
Yeah.
It's mildly annoying for everyone else. He's not great. You could really hear that busted windpipe. He can't really get a lot of air into it.
It sounds beautiful, Bill. Keep playing.
Thanks, man.
Slinger would like to look around just to see if there's like any hidden compartments of any, just because he's curious.
Yeah, I want to do that with Slinger. Help him. It's my perception so strong.
Make one of you make a perception check, and the other one make a conceal reveal check.
What's your conceal reveal, Slinger?
My base is 9.
Okay, then you do that, and I'll do perception.
Okay.
Could have had worse rolls, I'll tell you that. We could have had better rolls. 18's not bad.
So, Slinger, you look around by where the register used to be and some other stuff. You end up finding, like reaching around looking for any kind of secret buttons or levers, and you end up finding some gum that's still fairly fresh stuck under the register, and now it's all stuck to your hand, and as you try to wipe it off your hand, now it's getting onto your clothes, and it's just a whole mess.
Ah! God. See, I hate this trip already. Ugh. I hate you, Onaga.
Luke, as you spend some time, it looks like they had groceries and stuff. You do find like a half-eaten burrito on the ground,
So who was here recently then?
and you see lots of graffiti. Make a knowledge local check to see if you would recognize like who the graffiti might be from.
Local expert, right? That's what you wanted me to do.
Yes, you don't really recognize all the gang graffiti and stuff. All look pretty much the same to you.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I'm very up on the gangs in this town. Or in any town.
But drowning out Bill's harmonica, you hear the rev of engines and suddenly like lights flash across the room as what look like several vehicles are pulling up here.
Oh shit.
One of them looks like a kind of like a dune buggy, like without like solid sides, with an obvious gun mounted on top of it. 3 or 4 riders on bikes, and at least like 2 like pickup trucks.
How far are they? Can we get the fuck out of here?
They're pulling up in the front.
Said they got motorcycles?
There's 4 or 5 bikes, a pickup truck, or 2 trucks, and like a dune buggy with a gun mounted on top. In the rain, it's kind of hard to make out a lot of detail about the people, but you can see now getting out of the vehicles, there's at least a dozen people.
Yeah, I quickly scamper behind Luke and peer over his shoulder.
I look out over there. It's like, oh man, if they want to start something, they should have brought more people.
Maybe they're not starting anything.
I'm sorry.
You guys just played food.
You're right. I'm just a little like annoyed with this whole trip.
Yes, this trip is turned out to be quite dangerous.
You see a couple of them now have walked over to where the van is and are like open up the back doors of the van and are peering inside of it.
Great.
Can we just like go say hi?
Like, how many of us have been nomads?
Have been nomads?
Yeah, like grew up in the nomad life.
Me,
I used to be a nomad.
You.
Still
No.
am, but I used to too.
Great.
So would we kind of recognize these people as Raph and Schiff?
Yeah, are they like nomad looking people or like bandit looking people?
The rain obscures them a bit. Make a human. Isn't there?
Human perception?
Yes, that is what I meant to say.
You want us all to do it?
Anybody who's attempting to discern how they look.
My empathy is not at its best right now. So I'm just gonna react. I don't want to know how they looked. I'm just gonna react to whatever happens.
All right. None of them appear like after looking in your van, you see them talk, but they're not like beginning to loot it. So that makes you think maybe they're not bandits. Then again, maybe they noticed that there's some blood in there from you guys' wounds. And you do see one of them kind of tell 3 of them to go around back and check to see if there's anything back there. And the other main part of the group is heading towards the front door. And several of them are armed, mostly with small arms, but the one that kind of gave the other 3s the order to go to the front has a shotgun.
All right. I'm gonna. Okay. What do you guys want to do? I'm gonna say hi.
I think that's the,
Yeah, Slinger, go
let's
talk
not
to
act
them.
like creeps, you know.
Slinger, go talk to them.
Okay.
Maybe they know something about these wolves.
Why, you feeling a little hairy?
Oh
Yup.
yes, I'm not feeling so good from that wolf. Those wolves.
All right. So I'm gonna step like, not sneakily, but like still on my guard a little bit. But like, hey guys, weather, right? What are you guys doing here?
It looks like you startle him a little bit. He puts up his shotgun and
It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! There's no need for that, friend. Just trying to get out the rain. There's plenty of room in here.
how many of you are there?
I don't know, about 4 or 5. I'm bad at counting.
There's 5.
You armed?
Of course we are. You guys are, aren't you? Don't hold it against us.
Who the fuck you with?
Biotechnica.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, corporate lackeys.
Exactly. We're just like.
He kind of. Did you hear the shotgun kind of go?
Whoa! Hey! Come on, guys! Is that really necessary?
Maybe not. Tell your friends to come out of wherever they're hiding.
Ain't none of us hiding.
Yeah, I'm not. I kind of like slowly like trickle out as he
Yeah.
started to talk.
Yeah. Hopefully Luke comes up behind me with his big ass rifle.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I'm not wielding it in an offensive way.
I've got
It's
my
more-
hands up, my harmonicas in my right hand.
I mean, I don't want them to think we're threatening, but I also don't want them to think we're pussies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I can throw this thing really hard.
You got.
Yeah, I'll come out.
You say, got your shotgun out and all that.
You kind of hear as Luke kind of comes out and the other ones come out. The guy goes, "Frenchie, what the fuck are you doing out here?"
Frenchie, he knows I'm French.
He seems to, and he
Does he recognize me?
he seems to. He kind of lowers his gun a little bit and laughs. As he kind of comes more into the light, you can see his American flag bandana in the glint of his silvered cyber arms, heavy tattoos. It looks like level.
Oh my god!
Never? Is that you? I didn't recognize you without all the blood in my face.
Yeah.
He says, "We were looking to get the fuck out of Night City. Got caught in this storm. Just passing through. Ride it
Same.
out." He's with that like same nomad pack that was at the night market. That's why he was there. He's with the like stars and bars.
Yup. Oh right, stars and bars.
Oh yeah, those guys were nice, if I remember right. Or at least like they were generally a chill faction, I think.
He kind of calls out, "I know these fools." And they begin
been
to
here
just
before?
come inside. There's several of them, some men and women, young and old. It looks like this is like at least part of a nomad pack.
Um. So you've been to here before?
Says we ride through here every now and again. We're gonna. I think we're heading up towards North Cal. Got some business up that way and some fresh eddies here from Night City. What brings you boys out to the Badlands?
Trouble with Biotechnica. We don't want to be working for them, but you know how it is. Sometimes they, as you Americans say, force your fingers.
He means he's got us by the short and curlies, buddy.
Yes, by the short and twisties.
Yes. He says, well, gonna pass this storm out. We got some smash. I don't know. You're welcome to drink with us. We'll be getting on as soon as this rain lets out.
I'm gonna limp up to him and be like, "Yes, please. A drink would be nice right now."
I'm not sure we should be drinking before a job.
Ah, come on, live a little. We got time.
All right. But we all gotta be the same amount of drunk. It's important for teamwork.
Okay.
So they sit down. A few of them crack open cans of smash. They pass out to whoever wants it.
Oh yeah, I'll grab some.
I'll grab one. I'll have one.
Yeah, me too.
I don't accept. If that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, that's cool. That's Luke does what Luke does. He's the professional.
Yeah, he's not a big drinker. That was that one night to loosen up, but yeah.
So a few of the people there kind of end up passing out shortly after arriving. Level drinks and freestyle raps a little bit.
Okay.
None of the words rhyme. He's just like, no one's on my level. I'm the best.
Is Bill
Ski
playing?
ski! And
I'll try my best to play some like backing hip hop harmonica tracks.
Hip hop harmonica, that's a classic.
all right. I'll let you roll one more like play instrument.
Yeah.
Better? So, ooh, this is good. I like this.
Shit, man. You got flow. I like it.
Is that Doom Buggy with the machine gun on it levels, or is it another person's?
Says it all belongs to the same. We're a family.
Whoa. I like the cut of your family's jib with that one. That looks so awesome. Just generally appreciating that there's a Doom Buggy with a huge machine gun on there.
Very Mad Max.
Yeah, that's sick.
Slinger's gonna shotgun the rest of his smash and says, "Witness me!"
So kind of like in the moment, I'm like, so Level, tell me your secret. What makes you such a good fighter?
Says, I've been fighting my whole life pretty much, so it's either fight good or die.
Fight good or die. I'll keep that in mind.
Says,
I have in
Yeah.
mind, but you know.
You do that. Good seeing you guys again. I guess.
If you ever want me to teach you how to shoot, maybe you could teach me how to fight.
Maybe one day.
When are you guys coming back to Night City to do another night market?
Says, well, if this business up north goes smoothly, not too long. We'll let you know. He calls out to another couple of the other ones. He says, yeah, it looks like this rain's letting up a little bit, so we're going to get on our way.
Well, thanks for the drink, guys. Really helped out.
All right. See you in Night City next time.
Till next time, level. Always a pleasure. Trying to get on this guy's good side, you know. I don't want to be at the receiving end.
So they eventually finish up their last cans of Smash and get back on the road. It looks like the rain hasn't completely stopped, but it's at least died down quite a bit. It looks like they're heading north too, so for a lot of the trip, if you wanted, you would be following basically behind them.
Yeah. Yeah, level. Why don't we caravan up? There's safety in numbers, especially with the wild dogs about.
The fuck you talking about dogs?
You didn't run into them? And I like pull out my. Where did he hit me? Like my arm? Can we say?
Sure.
Yeah. So I like pull out my arm and I'm like, yes, they gave me this, nasty fuckers.
He backs up a little bit and he's like, "You got bit by a wolf?"
Yes. I mean, I shot them too.
I don't know. You guys might want to put him down. I heard about werewolves out here.
We need him at least for the mission, but yeah, I'm on that train of thought.
That's just pixie's tales.
He looks up at the moon like it's not a full moon yet.
Cool, so that means we got time.
It's been treated. It's okay.
You better get you some silver bullets. I'm sorry, Frenchie.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine, level. You have good stories, though. I'm so scared.
So he says, "Yeah, if you want to ride behind, go ahead. We're gonna continue up north, though. Where you all headed?"
San Francisco.
He says, "Well, we got Sacramento about an hour ahead. Should be a short jaunt. We're gonna go around. Maybe 2.5 hours to San Fran."
Yeah, we'd appreciate the convoy if you got time.
All right, well, grab your shit and let's go.
I'm gonna go pat Bill on the shoulder, give him a smile, and say, "Yeah, let's go," like the man said.
Yeah, let's get it. Vroom vroom.
It's like, Level, how much do you want for one of those motorcycles?
Those ain't for sale.
Thought I'd ask. And then I just hop in the truck or van.
All right, so with the small convoy of vehicles there, you make your way northwards. You do pass by occasional vehicles or stations along the side of the road, tents and such, but following behind the convoy, no one really messes with, this many vehicles traveling in together.
What I was hoping.
So you travel to, you make it just outside of San Francisco as the sun's beginning to set. Your train should be, your tickets are for tomorrow morning. She sent the information to your agent. She said you could pick them up at the booth. So it looks like you could either go into the city and find someplace to stay, or try to find somewhere to camp out in the wilderness.
Slinger votes the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe even see if we can find a doc somewhere that might be able to take a look at this wound on my leg. It's still not looking that great.
Honestly, you should just ride it out and see what happens. See if you get wolf powers.
It's a solid argument, Bill.
You already got hair growing out of your ears.
What?
You should complete the look.
Yeah.
Real funny, guys. Real funny.
So you do find a small, rundown establishment just outside the city proper. It's a motel. Couple of rooms. Older gentleman behind the desk has a blaringly loud TV as you enter in the lobby area. He's got horn-brimmed glasses and a big bowl of noodles in hand. He shouts over the blaring TV, you guys need rooms?
Yeah, Pops, just a couple rooms for the night.
How many are you?
5.
Says, I can give you two doubles.
That's right, guys. Let's sleep in the car.
If you do decide to
Can you
sleep
bring
in
in
the car,
an extra cot?
you can, but there is an actual penalty for sleeping in a car.
What is it?
Yeah, unless it's decked out.
It's -2 to everything until you rest at a normal place.
Okay, guys, it's fine. I'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah, well, most hotels they can pull in an extra cot.
He says, I don't
I
got
don't
no
know.
cots, but I could give you another blanket and pillow.
Looking around, what is the roach situation on the ground?
It doesn't look horrible in the lobby here. There's a couch that looks mostly clean and no obvious the walls are faded, the paint's faded, there's some wallpaper that's really out of style, and but it seems mostly clean.
All right, yeah, I'll be fine on the floor. My clothes can't get dirtier than what that gun did to me.
Since it's $50 a night each, so it'd be 100 eddies
Each room.
each room, right? So two
Okay.
doubles.
I was like, damn, he's charging per person. What kind of hotel is it?
All right, I'll fork over 100 for one of the rooms.
I'll throw in 50.
Well, that 100 would pay for the entire thing. 50.
I'll pay for the entire thing.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mighty kind of you.
He gives you a couple of pass keys.
Should we just all split that, or?
I think Wizard
No,
said
I
he
got
wanted to take care of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Wizard. We also remember, guys, we have 300 in our party loot fund, so if we ever want to pull from that, we can do that too.
Almost makes me feel bad for making fun of the hair in his ears.
So you actually access the rooms from the outside. It's like a motel, so you have to walk around the outside of the building. The rooms are next to each other.
Is there a door between?
There is.
Nice. That's dope.
And it's like a, when he said double, it's like a two twin beds or whatever you would call it. There's a small desk and a chair and like a radio inside, not even like a TV. The sheets and stuff look mostly clean. It doesn't smell too bad.
Is there a Bible anywhere?
You don't see one. There's no desk or anything even like that. There's just like a table and a chair.
Is there a phone number? Is there a phone on the table?
There's not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Just curious.
Everybody has
I don't
agents.
know
I
why
don't
I
even
asked
think
that.
people
Yeah, I
have
don't know why I
landlines.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked that.
There's a small shower in each one. No towels though. No shampoo.
I'm gonna get into one of the showers immediately and start just like scrubbing out that wound.
All right.
Yeah, same here.
Slinger is going to do a library search for around the area for a ripper doc or a clinic for these guys.
All right. Make a database search check.
I'm gonna text, or actually I'm gonna put a call out to one of our like tenants and ask if they can water my plant while I'm gone.
You get a hold of Rufio, who assures you that he will definitely take care of your plant.
Rufio,
Yes.
I'm like, please don't fuck this up. I care about this plant so much.
It's like, what do I give it? Just
Just a little bit of water, not too much. Just half a cup.
you don't think it would like some liquor better?
No liquor, Rufio. Just some water.
This plant sounds kind of lame.
It's my baby, please just take care of it and I'll give you a little bit off rent next month.
Yeah, no worries. I got your plan.
Okay, but if plant's dead, rent is double next month.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Have a good one, Rufio. Text me picture of plants when you water it.
Like, what kind of plant is it? Is it something we could smoke?
No, Rufio, no. It's I always forget the name.
Yeah, I know you
it's-
said the
it's
name.
Not
He was.
smokable.
Like, have you ever tried?
Stick to your synth coke, Rufio.
All right.
Okay, I got a 15 on that library search.
You do find a nearby Hospital, like you could go to the ER. But that
Hey
would be
guys,
pricey.
I don't know if you guys got the Eddies, but there's a hospital over there. I mean, we do got that 300 community fund for occasions where the group gets kind of messed up.
True.
Might be worth it.
Yeah, it might be worth it. If I'm actually, as you can see, he keeps touching his ears. If I am actually growing hair somewhere, this is no good. I need to go get this checked out.
Hey, Slinger leans in a little bit closer. Are your ears starting to get pointy too? What?
You know what? I'm gonna punch you in your ear if you don't knock it off.
He's getting violent too.
That's not normally the way he acts.
This bodes ill.
What bodes?
That's it.
What
You guys are
bodes?
you're freaking me out. Bill, can I get a ride to the hospital?
Yeah, of course, man. Honestly, my hand still hurts from that lady stabbing me, so. Yeah, I actually realized I never healed for that.
Like 1 point, wasn't it?
It was 4. Do you kind of like naturally recover at rest?
I was
or do
gonna
you have
say
to make
it's
a
been several
medicine check?
days since then, so yeah, you should have.
Okay.
What bodes ill for Wizard bodes ill for us all.
Yeah.
Don't think I won't kill you in your sleep.
So is there like a specific wizard you're named after, like Gandalf or something, or?
No, I am the wizard.
Oh, from
Those guys.
like Oz, like the Wizard
Yes.
of Oz.
Yeah, just like that guy.
So you're all show.
Well,
Fuck, you got me.
So, is everybody riding to the hospital?
gonna go.
Yeah, guess so.
Since I got bit by the same shit.
All right.
We move as a team.
Yeah, new place. Everybody moves together, I guess.
Did all of you have? Did you pay for the team trauma team thing, Luke, or is it just you that have the?
It's just me that has it. I can call it for anybody, but also I don't know how that works out in the middle of nowhere.
So you get into the hospital and they give you some paperwork to fill out. There are literally maybe 100 people packed in this waiting room. There's nowhere to sit down. You can see people with stab wounds, gunshot wounds, people shaking and shivering. This is a motley crew of people. You're told to take a number. It's kind of
Okay.
like Beetlejuice, like they're on like number 4 and you get like a number with like 4 numbers on it.
Oh my god. Hey guys, I think it's going to be a while.
She says, no, you can come back. We'll put it on your trauma team account.
So we can come back?
You can come back.
Oh.
I look down at the paperwork and just, hard copy, and go take a seat.
Wizard, is there any way you can just like change our number or something?
Wait, so for me, they'll like tell me when it's my turn and I can come back, but they're not
Right.
gonna do that for Wizard?
Basically, yeah, because you have a trauma team account and they don't. Kind of
Gotcha.
like the difference between like insurance and not having insurance.
Right.
Wizard, you could you could spoof their computers to say that you got a trauma team too.
That's a little bit more difficult.
Damn it.
Even though I did, I have been boosting up my my practices, but I think that's still a little bit out of my range of accessibility.
Gotcha.
So after about 45 minutes, Luke, you're called back.
Nice, that didn't take too long.
They like take your temperature, blood pressure, look at you, hit you in the knee with a hammer, all that good stuff, and
Doctor, tell it to me real. Am I going to be werewolf?
he just laughs a little bit. I'm afraid so. We're gonna have to put you down.
Put me down. No.
He
No.
laughs. He's like, "That's a good one." He's like, "No, those desert dogs are radioactive. Been known to carry several diseases, but I think you'll be all right. Looks like you cleaned the wound up. Shouldn't be infected. I'd say you're gonna be okay." Says just keep it clean and change the bandages and.
Oh, Doc, you scared me. Would my friend be okay too if he got bit?
I couldn't say without seeing, but I mean, people have been known to get the shakes from these dogs.
Shakes. Like milkshakes?
Kind of. I mean, there is a lot of chunky projectile vomiting and chills, shakes, fever. Could really put you out of commission for a couple of days. Not treated.
Okay, well, Doc, if you could see my friend soon, we'd really appreciate it.
It's like well, I don't know that it would be fair to just skip past all those people for your friend. As he says that, his hand is like out. I don't know if I could live with myself if I did that.
I have like no idea what he's insinuating. So I'm just gonna be like, and I understand, Doc. And
He says, perhaps if you made a donation to the hospital.
donation? What does that go to? Like saving kids?
Feeding kids, my kids,
Feeding your kids?
yes. They're starving.
How much they need to be fed?
My son's 13 and my daughter, she's well, she's bigger than him and she's only 10, so I don't know, we probably need at least $100 to get him, through this week.
100 eddies and your daughter is dying? Of course. And I just hand him 100 eddies. I'm really bad with money. That's like one thing about my character is like I just don't understand money.
He says, tell him to come in.
Okay. I say thank you, Doc. Thank you. And feed your kids well tonight, if you can.
He just looks at you. Yeah, they'll be all right.
I say, hey, Doc, you saved me and I saved your kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go out and I say, Wizard, your turn.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Go on in.
I'll head on back.
He says, all right, well, let's see the wound.
I take my pants off.
Got you right on the buttocks, huh?
Yeah, from what I could tell, I got the pain right here in my ass. And then, yeah, I got a bite on my cheek, too.
He says, you look, it looks like it's mostly bandaged up. It don't looks clean. There is a mole on the other side, though. You might want to get looked at.
Oh, come on, Doc. You can't. Aren't you supposed to be like taking blood samples or something?
He says, it's. I think you would have been showing symptoms by now if you got the shakes. We could take blood samples. It'll take a couple hours to get them back. But I think you'll be fine. That mole, though, maybe I should do a biopsy on that.
Okay, yeah, if you think so. Let's go for it.
All right. He grabs a little scalpel and takes a little piece there. He says, we'll send that to the lab. But otherwise, you guys should be okay.
Thanks, Doc. I was a little worried there for a minute.
He says, you should just rest it. The wound should be all right.
Cool. Hey, yeah, thanks for letting me come back too. That was very cool of you.
Oh, thank your friend.
Look over at Luke and just give him a crooked smile and a thumbs up.
He says, well, you're good to go.
Excellent. I'll pull my pants back up and just head out.
He gives you guys a couple of lollipops and heads on out.
All right, guys. Clean bill of health. No more hairy jokes or no werewolves.
Sure, Oz.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Slinger.
So luckily, you guys didn't have to spend the entire night in the hospital room. So you're able to go back to the hotel and get a few good hours before you need to head out to the job.
Yeah.
Your
much
wounds have
needed
been
that.
stabilized, so we'll say overnight you do recover your body's worth of hit points, I believe it is.
Oh, thank fucking God. Nice. Covered then.
All right. So you have the address of the train station. And unless there was anything you wanted to do quickly before you headed out, any discussion you guys want to finalize plans or any of that stuff?
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do is finalize the plan.
Yeah, this is my first train jump.
Yeah. We can do it. We just jump from one train to the other.
I think, go ahead.
I don't think it's as easy as you say, Luke.
But how far can they be? Maybe 5 feet? We can all jump 5 feet.
Luke, you do know that we're gonna be passing each other while it's moving.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, guys.
In my mind, it's like mad simple. You just do it, you know?
Okay, guys. Make sure that your grappling hooks, grab hands are all good to go. I say like 10 minutes before the time we're supposed to get to like cross paths with the other train. We should try to make our way up above, grab a hook over. What do you guys think? Unless somebody else has a better plan.
I don't know, as long as there's no real security on the train, getting up to the roof, that can't be too difficult, can it?
Well, I think all we have to do is just go in between the cars and then scramble up.
Do we know anything about the security on the train?
She was not forthcoming with that.
She did tell you it was an armored train. Expressed that it wasn't making any stops, but I don't know that he would ask about any countermeasures on the train. And she, wasn't gonna go out of her way to let you know how super dangerous it was.
Do we have a time frame of when we're supposed to be crossing paths with the other train?
It should be within about an hour of boarding.
Okay. That should give me enough time that, if necessary, depending on what we're looking at least the train that we're on, I might be able to take at least a little bit of control of it.
True.
All right.
I got one more thing to discuss. I think we need to, at all costs, we need to protect Wizard and Books. Because we need someone to drive the train, or at least be able to control it. So if anybody goes down, it can't be those two.
Isn't Bill the best driver?
I meant Bill. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I can drive the train.
My bad.
My bad.
Anything.
Now Books could die.
Books, you're good. You're good, right?
You're free to accept the sweet embrace of death.
I'll protect all of us. Clean them all.
Also, if we find the stuff, we stop the train at a discreet place and then bury it before we go talk to Onaga.
Ooh.
She wanted it delivered back to her, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I was just making sure that what the situation was.
Does that give us an upper hand, or does that just fuck us over?
Hard to say.
That's why we got a contingency plan with Wizard. In order to get what we want, we have to get the leverage. Think about it this way. Right now, she's going to get a gold star for making us do what this guy wants. Now, we could talk her into letting us keep the new truck and getting to sit down with the guy by appealing to her self-preservation.
Like her personal self-preservation.
Exactly. Within the company, her money, her life, and all that.
It's just something tells me that this is one of those situations that, like, she's gonna feel that the company can do worse to her than anything we could do.
And also keep in mind, she made it clear that she knows all about, like, the people in your life that you care about too.
Right. Exactly.
Well,
But you know what I mean? Like, if her life is threatened, she's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, the Biotechnica will kill me way worse than you guys will kill me.
I'm not trying to threaten her. I mean, right now I'm trying to be kind of a headache to her, and then like make it so that, look, we can either work together, and we're no longer your headaches, and we're just coworkers, or we'll continue to be a pain in the ass because your boss wants us alive. We work for him, not you, really.
Nigga, I don't know about this. They know where Apella is. I need to know where she is. I don't know. I don't know about getting them on the wrong side of us.
If we talk to the boss, we'll be able to get to her as well. Otherwise, we're just going to be working for them, and they're going to be stringing us along with that type of information.
Oh.
But like, if you don't want to go through with it, we'll just do it the normal way. I don't want to like risk anybody's.
Yeah. Well, what does anyone else think? Like, to me, this is like, yeah. What does anyone else think? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm nervous about just walking back there with the loot and just sort of handing over every reason for them to keep us alive.
And we need some additional leverage.
Exactly, but also at the same time, I'm hesitant to fuck around with a corp on the scale like shit, man.
I think we should just give her the loot with a couple grenades inside.
Well,
Well, she could be replaced by that same corp. But maybe by someone worse. We want to keep her where she is. We just don't want her thinking that she runs us.
That's the one thing that I'm really kind of worried about, is that we're going to be stuck underneath their thumbs, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Neither am I. But then again, I don't want to get the people in your lives hurt either. So it has to be kind of a unanimous thing if we're going to go ahead with this.
I trust
Alright.
you, Slinger. I trust you.
All right, thanks, Luke.
But I need to find Apella when this is all over. Apella is the name of my ex-lover.
I will do my best to make that happen. But we got to help ourselves out first.
Okay. You're right, Slinger.
Alright, well, I'm going to reload Large Marge. I put her back in the holster. I guess we should get to work then.
Sweet. Books, you've been quiet this whole time. What do you think?
Good talk.
I think he's sleeping.
He's quiet.
Bill, what do you think?
I'm, like I said before, she's been talking up the fact that she can have us all iced at any time. If we just kind of fork over the goods to her, we lose all leverage, I think that's a really important angle to think about this at.
I got you.
But also, I'm not trying to piss them off too much.
Yeah, we have to play this very carefully.
There's got to be a really fine line where we stay useful enough that they don't feel like killing us.
I got it. Let me lay out my train of thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Wizard, who sent his boys all that stuff. So that combined with us having the loot hidden in a certain spot gives us a little bit of leverage. When we talk to Onaga, yeah, she's gonna be a little angry, but she's not allowed to kill us yet because she still needs the goods. And if they try to torture us, well, one, we live with Rufio and that old lady, so we can resist that. Two, we have that backup plan of us releasing all that stuff and costing her more money, which means she's going to be the one who costs them the money. Then if we get the things that we want, like to sit down with the boss, we can make amends with him and continue to get jobs from him where we actually get paid, and perhaps information on all the things that we need information on. That's my line of thinking.
Yes, yeah. I'm still nervous, but it makes sense to me. I mean, you're convincing Luke for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think we're
But-
on the same page here. I like where your head's at.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I think you're exactly right that, that if we just hand over this shit, there's nothing then keeping us alive, so.
Right.
No leverage. Very little leverage. Besides what, I guess besides what Wizard did. That's still some leverage, but it's stronger if we don't hand over the shit right away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it seems like you got this all thought out, Slinger, and I like the way, or at least where you're going with it.
Books, are you down?
Yeah, sorry. I was in the bathroom.
Oh no.
So do you know what we're planning?
I know we talked about needing some additional leverage before I
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, we're basically like just trying to maintain some leverage by not giving back the goods right away.
Okay.
Trying to make sure there's like something in it for us, namely us not dying and hopefully us getting some information from them as well.
Mhm.
Right? That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And keeping that car.
Oh yeah.
True. We do need a car.
Yeah.
I got a car.
I noticed Bill has taken a liking to it.
It's, you know, I originally took it out of spite, but you know, it works. It's solid.
So, you guys have been talking and driving. You arrive at the train station there. You find parking for the van and realize as you talk about how much you like it that you're about to get on a train and leave the van. Like, if you're coming back for it, you're gonna have to come back for it in a second vehicle.
Yeah.
How
Well, the
hard do you
train.
think it'd be to
Wait,
keep
we're going.
pace with the train in the van?
Shouldn't be too hard. But wait, just to clarify, we're taking a train southbound,
Correct. And the other train
and
is coming
the train
north.
is going northbound, and we're going from southbound to northbound.
Right, but it's still gonna continue past the train station either way.
Right, we just jump off with the goods.
Yeah.
Get back
Again,
where
you
we
make
are.
it sound so easy.
Yeah, we just jump off with the goods. I mean, how far is a train from the ground? A few feet?
And plus, if we're able to stop the train, we could just unload it normally after taking out everybody. And
Yeah, like is the opposite train like a passenger train or just like a
It,
cargo?
it is a passenger train. You had tickets, and
Well,
they're
that's
at
the
the
one
counter.
we're
They
on.
do have them waiting for you.
That's the one we're on, but the opposite, the one we're trying to transfer to. Is that one
Is
a
the-
passenger train?
No, it is a cargo train.
Okay.
Like she mentioned, it is a bulletproof train that makes no stops. Like,
an
it's
armored
not
train.
stopping until it's going to wherever it was going to.
Right.
What she told you is the
Unless-
Pacific Northwest.
Unless we stop it.
Right.
All right,
Like,
good plan.
pulling everybody on board.
What if we just take the train all the way to the northwest, change our names, and don't do the mission?
Uh,
I need
We
to
don't
get
take
back
the
to
easy
my.
route.
I need
Yeah.
to get back to my plant.
I think that was, I think most of you guys would realize that was the part about saying how she knew personal family members. Like, if you don't take the mission, like, if you just
Oh,
try to
yeah.
run away, we know personal people that we will hurt of yours.
I forget I'm a little privileged in that my family's already dead.
we gotta help Luke out at least.
I'm one of
Yeah,
the lucky
that's fair,
ones.
that's
My
fair.
family died a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm like the only one that the like specific information had to do with like someone I care about, right?
But I guess that Wizard
But
cares
they still-
about the groups that he did pro bono work for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, Wizard had a whole other thing that involved people that he did care about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Beautiful thing to still have people to care about in this shit. Oh, we gotta protect that.
but the train, there's like a conductor. He kind of looks over your tickets, but just briefly. The train doesn't have very many people on it. Mostly every other seat is empty. The inside the carpets and seating is kind of worn and faded, ripped. This train's got to be 50, 60 years old. You'd guess it looks like something out of the 90s. There's still a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air poster on the side there that's never been taken down.
Wow.
I'm gonna go find an open seat that's near one of the exits, or at least the transfer between train cars.
All right. The train leaves on time. There doesn't appear to be any like real visible security. Like there's no like armed police officers or anything skulking about.
How close are we to the jump?
It's supposed to happen within an hour of. You should be passing it right around the hour mark of your trip.
Sync your watches, boys.
Gotcha. I'm just going around checking my gear as I'm sitting, getting ready to go.
Yeah, same. Making sure my shit's not gonna jam on me.
Thinking about like 1,000 ways I'm gonna die from a jump if I miss.
Not thinking about that at all.
Given the time, I don't know that because I don't think we could resolve the whole thing in like 15 minutes. So
No.
I think this will be a good point to leave off with you guys getting ready to make the transfer and see how that goes.